The British ambassador to the United States resigned today after getting iced out by President Trump for speaking his mind in diplomatic cables. Now, the ambassador thought they were confidential, but they were leaked. Margaret Brennan has more on this.
Sir Kim Darroch's resignation came after days of unrelenting criticism by President Trump, who said he would no longer work with the British ambassador. In a statement, Darroch said, "The current situation is making it impossible for me to carry out my role as I would like." Prime Minister Theresa May said she regretted that decision and hoped it won't prevent other diplomats from being candid.
Good government depends on public servants being able to give full and frank advice.
In one of the diplomatic cables leaked to the Mail, Darroch said the administration was clumsy and inept and doubted they will ever look competent, but warned London do not write him off, referencing Mr. Trump's ability to survive scandal. The president fired back on Sunday.
He has not served the UK well, so I can understand it, and I can say things about him, but I won't bother.
And he continued to lash out on Twitter, calling Darroch wacky, pompous, and a very stupid guy. The White House disinvited Darroch from a high-profile event this week, and British officials grew concerned that the president might actually cut off all U.S. government contact with their top diplomat in Washington. While the current British government gave a full-throated defense of Darroch, the front-runner to become the next prime minister did not.
I and I alone will decide who takes important and politically sensitive jobs, such as the UK ambassador to the US.
Margaret Brennan joins us now. Margaret, this kind of diplomatic dust-up, uncommon, extraordinary, how would you characterize it?
Extremely unusual. I mean, keep in mind, Darroch is experienced, and he's really well connected here in Washington. So it's important because what he said about the Trump administration was based on what he had learned himself from U.S. officials and friends of the president. So in short, he was doing the job all ambassadors are asked to do, which is to act as the eyes and ears for their governments and candidly report back. The U.K. is investigating how the leak happened, but because President Trump took this personally, and since it also became a political football in the UK, Ambassador Darroch decided he just couldn't do the job any longer.
Margaret Brennan, thanks for your insight.